looking for, and what I always look for in Pussycat Doll, is overall a true performer who can bring stardom to that stage.
Yung Jordan.
Pula?
Hindi. Hindi yan. Yan.
Congratulations.
Ito yun, di ba?
Asia.
Hindi. Hindi.
You are the next.
Basically, whoever won the show would join the Pussycat Dolls as the seventh member. Asia in Toronto was the winner, but after she performed alongside the Pussycat Dolls just a few times, Asia opted not to join the group as the seventh member in pursuit of her solo career. So the original six dolls started on their next album titled Doll Domination in February of 2008. However, in March of 2008, Karnit Bashar, the longest performing Pussycat Doll, announced that she was leaving the group, stating, "I wanted to be the first to tell you, I am no longer with the Pussycat Dolls, but we will always be sisters forever." Karnit left to produce the Zodiac show, which was like a rock and roll version of Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, I just looked over 2 months ago and I was excited. But those were the rest of the sisters forever. I'll always get to see that doll.
Ano kaya ako makakabot? Dito ka lang, Pati, ah.
Hindi ba ito? Pati siya.
Pati, ah. Dito lang ikaw sa loob ng bahay, ah. Mamaya ka nalalabas pagdating namin, ah. Iiwan namin isang susi sa ilalim. Para pagdating ko tayo, pag nauna siya, check ka na.
One of the Pussycat Dolls' biggest and most memorable songs of all time. When I grow up, the dolls would perform this song at every award show, and it seemed as though there was once again another Pussycat Doll invasion. And the album did have a few successful singles such as Hush 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 Hush, What You Think About That, and Jai Ho. It had my personal second favorite song of all time, Bottle Pop, and there was even a song called Out of This Club featuring R. Kelly. However, the song has since been pulled from the album and streaming services after the airing of Surviving R. Kelly. Overall, even with the success of When I Grow Up, Doll Domination was not considered a commercial success due to poor album sales. However, the dolls would embark on the Doll Domination World Tour. To promote the album, Mia and Lady Gaga announced that they made opening acts for the tour. Now, the Doll Domination World Tour was the beginning of the end for the Pussycat Dolls. They had been working non-stop for 6 years. It was tour after tour, leaving almost no room for sleeping. Most of the dolls had come out and said they sacrificed so much to be a doll. But between the sheer amount of work and stress, they were totally burnt out, and in some cases, sick.
No, we actually weren't always close because we were together every week. They didn't even put sleep in our schedule. So we were like a family, we got on each other's nerves. They weren't hotelrooms all the time. We were sleeping in a bus. Sometimes you were sleeping in a van. Sometimes you were sleeping not sleeping.
Kasi
We have been sort of giving up our lives for the
Gusto ko talaga yung sa sapatos mo na
What is the purpose of all of this? Why am I sustaining this
parang military.
stress and anxiety and what would life be like without it?
Now, on top of being overworked, the record label made it even more obvious that Melody, Jessica, Kimberly, and Ashley were just considered cast members of the group. See, the song Jai Ho was listed as Pussycat Dolls featuring Nicole Scherzinger. This really upset Melody. And in 2009, when the Pussycat Dolls were on stage opening for Britney Spears' circus tour, Melody said,
Thank you so much for supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Say to all the little boys in the house tonight, for myself and Ashley Roberts are examples that you can do anything you want to do. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't let anybody stop you.
By 2010, Kimberly and Ashley were seemingly fed up and ready to focus on their own solo careers. And now, with half of the Pussycat Dolls gone, the entire group decided to disband and focus on their own careers.
So I fractured my 11th rib and they had to send me home. It was
Wala
really
lang, no?
tough for me.
Di ba sila naman
Once your
yun?
rib healed, though,
Ito mo ba lang sa paa?
what happened?
Ito na lang lang.
you know what? When I broke my rib, it really made me take a closer look at what I wanted in my life, and it wasn't to be a part of the Pussycat Dolls anymore. It was to step out on my own and not be in the shadow of Nicole anymore.
Because there have been rumors that they have you as split up.
Very a couple of girls have left the group
Okay, why?
because they wanted to go and do their own projects and stuff.
And why did you let them do that?
I mean, I don't control that.
Yes, you do.
No, go ahead. It's up to them what they want to do. I just think whatever's gonna make them happy, and that's their choice.
They come to you and they say, we want to do our own thing, which affects your brand.
No,
So you just go with it?
look, we've been at it for a strong 6 years, and I mean, when
Are you tired of it?
things are together, it's not easy. I love it. I'm grateful for it, but I think that it's just time for people to kind of maybe do their own thing, and that's what the other girls are wanting to do. I'm like the only withstanding member so far.
Which one are you closest to?
I don't want to say that because one of the ones that I was close to, she kind of did something that disappointed me. So
Despite every single Pussycat Doll leaving the group, Robin Hanson still wanted to continue on with her Pussycat Doll empire. Robin was upset that the dolls wanted to go solo and focus on their own careers for once.
But I want to be a solo.
Yeah.
The whole solo thing. Like seriously, I'm like, if I hear one more girl saying they want to like break out as a solo artist,
Yeah.
it is so incredibly annoying.
Yeah.
Because nobody makes it.
Now, Robin fully intended to reinvent the group with Nicole Scherzinger by her side. In a 2010 interview, Robin stated that the Pussycat Dolls would live on with Nicole as the face of the group, and they would just simply replace the dolls that left. Now, this never ended up happening, simply because the dolls were irreplaceable, even though they were always made to feel replaceable during their years with the dolls.
the creator of the Pussycat Dolls, and everyone's saying, hey, when are they gonna come out with another album?
Yeah,
And they are, right? And yes, we're gonna be doing another album. You know, some of our fans get a little upset when they say this. There's been a lot of incarnations of the Pussycat Dolls. I mean, most of the girls wanted to go off and do their own thing, and I totally supported that. Like, you know what? I get it. You wanna do that, but you know, this is my friend, this is my baby, and I gotta continue it. And Nicole's, you know, she's really my partner on everything. So Nicole will be there, will be new girls, bringing in new girls, and I'm really, I'm really excited.
Now, also in 2010, a movie did come out that was based on the Pussycat Doll dance troupe, and that movie was Burlesque, starring Christina Aguilera and Cher. Robin Hanson's brother, Steve Hanson, actually wrote and directed the entire movie. And anyways, Nicole would end up going on Dancing with the Stars in 2010, and would actually end up winning the entire season. And by 2011, Nicole released her debut album, Killer Love. Now, back in 2007, when PCD was going strong, Nicole scored her own solo deal with Interscope. And she even tried releasing an album titled Her Name is Nicole, but the singles that did release didn't chart, so the project was shelved.
I put so much into this album, and it's different because I'm not behind the name anymore. It's my name. It's me, Nicole. It was so hard. What people didn't realize is the past 2 years I've been working on the album, and the past 2 years is we've been working on launching the Pussycat Dolls. So I was doing the two simultaneously. So I did not sleep.
Melody, Ashley, Jessica, and Carney would also all go on to release their own music. Now that all the dolls had branched out and started growing their own careers, they started to really open up about the quote intolerable business practices of Pussycat Dolls Incorporated. Remember how earlier in the video we discussed how all the group members, including Nicole, were all just salaried employees or cast members of Pussycat Dolls Inc., and how that would mean that they would be paid substantially less than other artists and performers? Well, why don't you become a very lucrative franchise, selling 15 million albums and 40 million singles worldwide. Plus, if you also take into account the various world tours, private performances, merchandising, and brand deals that the dolls were all a part of. Before the dolls released their first album, according to Kaya Jones, that member that left early on, she stated that they were initially paid $500 a week each. Now, this number obviously would have definitely gone up as the dolls became internationally successful, but it does give us an idea of a base point. We also know around that same time in 2002, Interscope had signed the Black Eyed Peas, and they paid them around $500,000 as their base point. So in comparison, the dolls, even from the start, were paid substantially less than other artists that were signed on around the same time.
Did you make any money out of it? No, not a whole lot. No, not a whole lot. No, I just heard, what was it, 15 million records and then, yeah, did I have to ask this, did they put you on a wage? Yes, each of the reconciles for the entirety of the Dolls as a recording group. I definitely should be in a different tax bracket. Let's just be honest, you know, for everything that I've put into the group, for everything that I've contributed and helped to get it to.
Since Nicole was a lead singer, she would have been paid a little bit differently than the other dolls because of things like royalties. But even so, she was still just an employee of PCDE and was also more than likely paid nowhere near the amount that she should have been. In 2012, Nicole herself opened up about being the main vocalist of the group in her VH1 Behind the Music special.
The Dolls have been together for nearly 5 years, but now Nicole Scherzinger is sharing another well-kept secret. She says that on the Dolls' studio albums, almost all of the tracks, including the background vocals, were all her own.
I love those girls, they're my sisters, but people don't even know the story. They have no idea. I was considered because I was singing. I was the one singing. Oh man, I hope I don't get in trouble for the stuff that I say. Because I haven't really talked about it, but I'll never forget I finished the album, PCD. And Ron and I brought the girls into the studio and we played it for them. That's the first time they ever heard the music. Do you understand what I'm saying? We played the album for the Pussycat Dolls. It's the first time they ever heard the songs.
Let me be saying it's a bit here and there, but the record will came out. You know, with the exception of an occasional album, they were cool. They were created with her.
And I probably did 95% of the album. Oh man.
Some crew members agreed that Nicole carried a majority of the weight when it came to singing on the album, but this wasn't because they weren't hardworking or because they didn't want to sing. It was just simply the structure that was set in place by the business side of things. Nicole did have a lot of pressure put on her during her stint with PCD, and she did open up about how those years were a pretty dark time for her, as she was struggling with an ED. She stated, every time I had a second to be alone, I was doing something to myself. You get like blisters on your hands or scars on your hands, and I try to hide those, but I think the girls could tell.
I didn't realize that disease that she had. She kept that from us. I just hated myself. I was in a group and I never felt so low in my life. I never did drugs, but hurting myself was my addiction. There was nothing left to do. Get help or die. The music was what saved me.
I think it's safe to say that all of the members in the group really did struggle and have a dark time during their stint with the Pussycat Dolls. It was a money-making machine, and they essentially were the cash cows. Fast forward to 2017, there was rumors that the Pussycat Dolls would be reuniting, and that's when Kaya Jones would make some shocking allegations about the Pussycat Dolls on Twitter. She tweeted out, "My truth, I wasn't in a girl group. I was in a prostitution ring. We happened to sing and be famous, while everyone who owned us made the money." An official Pussycat Dolls statement was put out denying these claims. In a nutshell, the statement said that the Pussycat Dolls stands for women empowerment, and that if Kaya experienced things that they were unaware of, that they fully encouraged her to get help, and that they would be there to support her. Rob Anton, the creator of the Pussycat Dolls, spoke to The Blast, saying that the allegations are disgusting, ridiculous lies. There would end up being a lawsuit between Rob Anton and the publishers of Daily Mail over these allegations. There's